Hello, Mr. Paul.
Okay, yeah. Gabriel, thank you for being there for us. Thank you for always remaining consistent.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, who else is there? I think there are two other people that they haven't identified them yet. J, they are indicated by J and P. Okay, please, if you are there, let me hear your voice, please. Oh, you are
Okay, I'm
P.
here.
Okay, I assume that is Jariat.
Yes,
Did I call your name correctly?
it's Chariot.
Jaria. If I may ask,
Yeah.
is that an English name?
No, it's an Arabic name.
Arabic. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, welcome. I am Tutor Paul. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay. So earlier we had some logistic issues, and I thank God we have been able to resolve that. So we'll be
okay, so
starting as soon as possible if we can admit other people. Okay.
okay, okay, so
So who else is there? I've seen Jared, I've seen Gabriel. Seems to be just the two of you. Hmm? Okay,
Yes.
let's discuss before we admit some other people. Perhaps if I may ask you, is this your first time writing Jamb with me?
no,
Okay, Gabriel.
Yes.
Okay, first time for you. Okay, not first time for Jared. Okay, so I I believe you are familiar with your syllabus. You know the what your syllabus entails and your cue. Okay, you
yes,
know the text. Are
yes,
you familiar with the text we are using?
I'm not really,
Okay,
but
well you know we are reading a text for UTME
yes,
every year. There's always a
yes,
literary text to be read. Okay, I
yes,
think
yes.
yes.
Jerry has knows that. So Jerry, what's the text if you can intimate us?
Oh, the novel that we're reading is life changer.
Life changer, very good. So have you read it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how about Gabriel? Gabriel, have you read it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's wonderful. So we'll be discussing that later in the class, but not today anyway. Okay.
Mhm.
So,
Yes, sir.
but today, as we wait for others, we quickly, I'm going to take you through the topics, okay, that you're going to be saying or engaging in your examination. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, the first question or the first part of the essay is your passage. Okay. How many of us know what passage is? Do we,
Passages.
do we know what passage is? Passage.
Yes,
As in
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes,
PASSAGE. Good.
yes.
Okay, perhaps Gabriel, let me hear what you have to say about passage.
Okay. Passage is a written note, just a written short note. That they will write. You have to read, and then they will ask you question based on that very passage. Just a such a short note or something.
Okay, thank you very much, Gabriel. How about Gerard? Gerard, what do you have to say about passage?
Mm, passage.
Yeah.
Passage is like oh, okay.
Okay. Let's save us the answer. Okay. Go to your slide. I believe you can see the slides, right?
Oh, sorry.
Can you see the slides?
Let me check if I
Yeah.
can see. Yes,
Can
I'm
you see
just
the
seeing use
slides?
of English.
ETME 2018,
18 years, use of English.
right?
Yes,
Good. So you see passage one there.
yes,
Good. So this is what a passage looks like. Your comprehension passage or your
yeah,
summary passage. Okay.
yeah,
And then we have what we call register passage. Are you familiar with register?
No, sir.
Okay, register is okay. Let me show you. Um, where is it? Immediately after the comprehension passage, you have your register. Register tests uh, your knowledge of vocabulary. Vocabulary. Do you hear what I just say?
Oh, yes, yes, sir.
Vocabulary. Can I hear you say vocabulary?
Vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
Good. You remember in your secondary school days, you did vocabulary development, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yes, in your vocabulary development, this is what they test. Okay, they test your ability. How well do you understand words as they are related to a particular field or discipline? Okay, this
Yes, sir.
register passage here is about medical science, okay, or diseases. Okay, so it doesn't mean that the words that are in bracket, the options that are there, you're expected to choose a correct word that is pertaining to the register we are dealing with. We can see what's on the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Mankind is being ravaged by many viruses. You can see that it's talking about diseases, something related to medicine. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so your choice of answer should you should tally with the topic that is being discussed. That's what register is about. Okay, because
Yes.
means vocabulary means the collection of words, okay, that you know and can use in communication. Okay, vocabulary, as against most people think, is the use of flamboyant words. No, vocabulary isn't it. Vocabulary is the number of words you can use in communication. That's why you have the English vocabulary, you have the Yoruba vocabulary, you have the French vocabulary. Okay, so it then means that all the words that are available for you in communicating, that is your vocabulary. Do we get that?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, so we are starting the class now. Okay, now that being said, there are other parts that you also need to be familiar with. You have the idiomatic expression. Okay,
Yes,
do
sir.
we get idiomatic expression? Okay, we know we are familiar with that term, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we also have antonyms and synonyms. We know what antonyms are and we know what synonyms are. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good. And then we have grammatical questions. That is your structure. You know, lexis and structure there are two different things. Okay, lexis has to do with the meaning of words in context. Meaning of words in context. I don't know if you are writing. Do you have your writing material with you?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Please, I would like you to jot, and then if you need me to recap on things you get, always pay my attention. All right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Good. So I repeat, lexis has to do with the meaning of words in context. Okay. Now, if I may ask, what is context? Are we familiar with that word context? Anybody? Okay. It seems we don't have an idea. But you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you guys hear me? I think Love that just
Yes, sir.
joined. Some other people have joined too. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, class. Can we hear me? Okay, so
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
okay, so we are talking about lexis and structure now. We've started class already. We've talked about passages. You know, we talked about passages having to do with your comprehension, your register. Okay, and then here we're talking about lexis and structure. Lexis meaning of words as they are used in context. Okay, context. You may want to ask, what is context? Hmm? Context is what you know as the environment, hmm, discourse in which a word is used. Hello, am I communicating?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So I
Yeah.
believe we are good to go. So having that in mind, like in your Lexis questions, you will encounter synonyms, which which is the oppositeness in meaning, synonym, similar in meaning. Pick your answer based on just seeing perception that this is the opposite in meaning. You need to situate the option you choose in the context of the question. Am I making sense?